Hello, my ICTB students. We are on assignment number 7. It's a letter with 2 tables in it. It's called Lakeview Rental Agency. So I'm on a blank document. I put my no spacing on. And the first thing we're going to do is create a table. So we're going to go to Insert. We want a table that is 1 row and 2 columns. That's it. Okay. All right. So now what we want to do is we want to put some text in this cell right here. So you're going to type in Lakeview Rental Agency, 500 River Road, Winnipeg, Manitoba. Now, once you get that in, you're going to select the cell with this black arrow. Do you see this black arrow? And you are going to drag this over to about there. We're not sure exactly how large your picture is going to be yet, so that's close enough. All right. Now, we're also going to take the line out. So again, click with the black arrow. You want to go to Home. You want to go to Borders and Shading and take off the left side. Okay, so the left side is gone. And so now you should be able to see the dotted lines. And remember what I said? If you can't see the dotted lines, then go to Layout and make sure you've got View Grid Lines on. If you haven't, yours will look like that. If you have, you will be able to see the dotted lines, and that's what you should be able to see. All right, and then we want to go at the end of your table, press enter a couple times, and before we go any further, we need to change your top and bottom margins. So this is a letterhead, so what's your top margin? All right, you're going to go to Layout, you're going to go to Margins, Custom Margins, and your top margin is 0.5 and 0.5. Bottom margin 0.5, top margin 0.5. Okay. Now that you've got that set in place correctly, you can determine where your date is to go. All right, so right now you can see I'm at 1.8. So I want to press enter until I come down to 2.4 or 5, whichever comes first. All right, and we go to Insert. We go to Date and Time. You choose the third date and make sure it does not say Update automatically. Remember, a letter is a legal document and the date must be permanent. Okay, we've put the date in now, so that's fine. All right, so now we're going to press enter. Remember, 4 plus 1 is 5, all right? And we have to put in the letter address. So we're going to type in Mrs. Alma Blackburn and press enter. I have typed in the rest of the letter. I started here at Suite 400, and you can do the same thing. I don't want to take time on the video to key all the letter in, so you can do that. Now, please note here, enclosed, please find 3 copies. Don't forget your non-breaking space, Control, Shift, Spacebar. The same thing for 1 year, and in your date, January 1st, Control, Shift, Spacebar, and December 31st. All right, and now my dates are a little bit different than yours in the booklet, but that's okay. Don't worry about that. You can use the ones you have in your booklet. But here again, we would like to inform you. Therefore, I want you to use your non-breaking space in 2 months, non-breaking space in 3 copies, and your non-breaking space in December 15th. All right, now you are missing, or I didn't put the table in because I wanted to go over that with you. All right, so first of all, we're going to go to Insert, Table, and we want 2 rows and 2 columns. All right, there's what you want. Now, we're going to size this down a little bit. And did you notice the table didn't center? Okay, so watch. Remember when we click on your 4-headed arrow, we right-click. We go to Table Properties, and you must choose Center the Table, go to Row, specify your height. Let's go with 0.25 because we don't have a lot of room in this letter. So let's go with 0.25 and Cell Vertical Alignment. All right. And then you're going to key in base rent for your apartment. Whoa, hold on here. For your apartment. And then I'm going to go down and put in total rent. All right, and your values, you wanted $900. Okay, so 900.00, and you wanted the $sign here, and $1,080, $800. Now, when you put numbers in, how do they go in? They go in left aligned, but numbers always have to be right aligned. So select the two of them. Remember, you come up to layout and you choose right center. Okay, so I didn't make the distance right, so I'm going to grab my cursor here and I'm going to drag this over. And now you see that you have the two about the same size, but we don't want them to be that size, so watch. Now I'm going to pull this side in, look, and I'm coming in. And did you see how your table's centered? That's exactly what it was supposed to do because you told it to center the table. Okay, so that's how you created your table to go into this letter. All right, so now we've got at the bottom, yours very truly, and you've got Lakeview Realty of Canada. Now that is a company name, and so therefore, as agents for, and then we've got to have some room, and we're out of room. So we're going to make this into a 2-page letter. So you're going to click here at the and remember you want to go to Layout, Breaks, Section Break, and it must be a section break because you want to change the top margin. So click on Next Page. All right, now we're going to press Enter, and what do you do for the second page of a letter? You must remember that you take the first line of the letter address, copy it, and now put that on page 2. Then what do you put in? Page 2, and don't forget to put a space before the 2 and no periods. And then you go back up and you pick up your date. You go Control C, and you come down and put it in here. Now, how many do you go down? 3 plus 1 is 4. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 plus 1 is 4. What's your top margin on the second page of a letter? 1 inch. So you've got to go to Layout, Margins, and you must remember that, 1 inch. Because on the test, you'll lose 2 marks if you don't know that. All right, so that's what you should have for the second page. Now, as agents for, we've got to go down our 5, and we want to say the management and Twin Towers. Oh, twin, new spelling. All right, and capital T on Towers. All right, so that's the end of our letter, except that we have not completed the picture up here. So save your work, and we want to put a picture in here. Now, whatever picture you choose is fine. I'm going to go to Insert, Online Pictures. I'm going to go to Bing, and I'm going to try, I don't know what it'll come up with, purple, green, eye design. Who knows? All right, and let's see what I get. I just want something different. Oh, that's not bad at all. Let's see what else. Oh, this is kind of interesting. Lakeview. Let's see what else there is. Okay, not a whole lot. But this one kind of looks good. I think I'll go with this one. All right, so I'm going to insert that. Now, oh, okay, I had a problem with that one. Okay, I'll go back again. And I'll put in purple green. Okay, I'll try this one. Oh, I can't do that one either. All right, you know what? I can't waste any more time here. I'm going to go to Insert, and I'm going to go to Pictures. I have one on my folder. So I can go to my D drive, and I'll go to my Classes drive, ICT, Teaching Documents, and I should have a picture there. Ooh, and I don't. Okay, I had them in my U drive, so I found in my U drive. I went to ICTB, and I went to Pictures, and I've got one here now, so I'll insert that one. All right, so it doesn't quite fit my shape that I left, so I can Now I could size it down a little bit and note how that changes here. So we always want to say in front of text. When we use a picture in a table, say in front of text. And then it won't change the size of our table. Our table can stay the size that we want it to be. All right, so if we want it to be there, we can choose that. And here I'm going to go to Layout and choose Left Center so that I've got my text centered in here. All right, so now I can put my picture in. If I want to size it up a little bit, do you see now when I size it, it's not affecting the table. It's not making it any larger. Oh, and I'm also going to drag this back because of the size of my picture. I'm going to pull this back here like this. Okay, so that's what we want. So you use a picture of your choice. It doesn't matter to me what you choose. Your choice is good. All right, so save your work. And that should be everything. I think you've got your table in here. You did all your non-breaking spaces, and you did your second page of a letter. So that's good. All right, we'll stop there.